Good morning. Good morning. I don't have my makeup on right now. This is early in the morning for me. So I wanted to share something with you. A lot of people ask me, as a vegan, first of all, how do I get my protein in? That's the number one question. And I've been posting some things to help you with that. But another thing they ask me is, how do I continue to be a vegan and be successful at it? One of the things I do is I meal prep. I prepare a lot of stuff ahead of time so that when I get hungry, I don't just throw anything in my mouth. I put something healthy in my mouth. So I'm going to actually prepare a salad this morning, which will be for this afternoon. It's a recipe that I created. It's called a 20-layer salad, 20-layer vegan salad. And so I'm going to just share with you what the ingredients are, and then, of course, show you how it looks after I finish, because it's going to take me forever to cut all this stuff up, but I'm going to just go ahead and tell you what I'm getting ready to cut up. All right, so I use a yellow pepper, orange pepper, red pepper, green pepper, half of each. A half a container of bean sprouts, or you can use broccoli sprouts, whatever sprouts you want to use. 1 stalk of romaine lettuce, 1 bag of raw spinach, 2 cups of raw kale, a half a bag, small bag of frozen corn, a small bag of peas, green peas, 1 large tomato, 1/4 a cup of cranberries, they're low sugar, 1/4 a cup of golden raisins, 1 bag of cheddar cheese, 2 cucumber, 1/4 a cup of hemp hearts, 1/4 or a half of a red onion, depending upon how much you like onions. Some people don't like onions like that. A bag of fried onions, and Himalayan salt, pink Himalayan salt, Mrs. Dash original seasoning. So what I do is I take all of those ingredients and I chop them up really fine. Of course, you don't have to chop the cranberries and the raisins up, but chop everything up really, really fine, especially the kale, because kale tends to have a tough exterior, so you have to really chop that up small, but you're getting all the nutrients in your salad when you use kale, and spinach, of course, but chop them up really, really fine. Now, with the frozen peas and the corn, you want to run some hot water over them and set it aside so they can drain. You don't want to cook them. You want to just run some hot water over them and set them aside and drain. And then once I get everything chopped up, I put it in a bowl and I season it with a little bit of pink Himalayan salt and a little bit of Mrs. Dash, the original version of Mrs. Dash. And if you want to use a spicier version, that's up to you. Do you, okay? And then for my dressing, I make my own dressing. And what I use is the Hellmann's vegan mayo. That is so good. The Hellmann's vegan mayo. And I use about 3/4 cups of that for this recipe, and about 4 to 6 tablespoons of coconut nectar. Now, if you can't find coconut nectar, you can use agave. I prefer coconut nectar because it doesn't have as much of an effect on your glucose, okay? But you're going to stir that, just those 2 ingredients for your dressing, that's it. Stir that really, really well. Taste it. If it's sweet enough, if you like it sweeter, put some more coconut nectar in it. If it's fine, then hey, then you're good. You're going to pour that over top of your salad mixture in the bowl. You're going to toss it really well so everything is covered. And then you're going to put it in whatever serving dish you're going to use. Top that with cheese, a bag of cheese, another bag of cheese, because you're going to need 2 bags of cheese, 1 for the inside and then 1 on the top. And then cover the cheese with the fried onions. And man, you talking about something good. You talking about something good. My God, my God, my God, my God. It's so good. And it'll last in the refrigerator for days, if it lasts that long. So I eat it for lunch. I eat it for dinner because, I'm a salad connoisseur. I love salads. And so that's my personal 20-layer vegan salad that will be in my next cookbook. But if you don't have one of my other cookbooks, you need to order one of my cookbooks so you can start eating vegan. And I'm thinking about starting to offer some courses, some online courses, so that those who want to become vegan, or maybe just do vegan a few days out of the week, will know how to cook certain things. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, just comment below. And that way, if I get enough interest, I'll start a class. All right. So there you have it. I'll show you after I get it together what it looks like. All right, so I've got a big portion, a big amount of things in here already, as you can see. And now the last thing that I have to add is going to be the golden raisins. I'm going to put some red cabbage and then my 3 different lettuces, of course, and then the spinach and the kale. And so if you don't have all of these that I have in mind, you can substitute with something else. Substitute with a different kind of vegetable if you don't like some of the vegetables that I have. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. It's going to be what you like, what your taste buds want. Okay. All right, so I'm going to cut up my cabbage, my red cabbage. Some people call it purple cabbage. I'm going to put some slivers of that in here. And of course, like I said, add my lettuce, add my raisins, and then I'm going to make my sauce or my dressing. All right, for the dressing that I'm going to put on it, I'll use 2 ingredients. That's Hellmann's plant-based mayo and organic coconut nectar. That's it. If you can't find coconut nectar, then you can use agave. I use, again, coconut nectar because it does not affect your glucose as much. Some people might want to use honey, but just know that honey will affect your glucose. But of course, if you're vegan, you may not even want to use honey. Some people in the vegan circle don't like to use honey. So coconut nectar or agave. But again, my preference is, of course, the coconut nectar. And if you can't find coconut nectar, then you can use the coconut sugar that you see in the store as well. All right, but the coconut nectar is, if I had to choose, that's the best choice. So that's about maybe 3/4 to a cup of mayo. Now you got to understand, it's going to be in a huge bowl. Okay? And I use about 4 tablespoons of coconut nectar. What I recommend you do is taste it. If it's sweet like you want it, or if it's not sweet enough, or then of course just add a little bit more mayo, add a little bit more coconut nectar to get the taste that you want. It's supposed to have a slightly sweet taste. All right. All right. See how colorful it is, and all the different ingredients that are in there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pour. Now we're getting ready to put the hemp seeds. And I'm going to stir it one more time. Pour a little Himalayan salt. Stir it one more time. Okay, so I made a little small one for me. The other one is a big one, and I didn't put the crumbs on it, the onions on it, because I didn't have enough onions left. Because a certain somebody ate all of my fried onions. So I'm gonna have to go back to the store and get some fried onions for the other one. But this one I'm getting ready to eat right now. This is just a little small one to hold me over. And I'm gonna put my tofu on top. Cause this getting ready to come out of the oven right now. Probably heard the bells going off. All right, that's what the tofu looks like after I took it out of the air fryer. So I'm gonna put it on top of my salad, and that's what I'm gonna eat for lunch. All right, there you have it. That is my 20-layer vegan salad, topped with tofu, and that's pretty much it. Don't forget, put in the comment section if you would be interested in taking a class or a virtual course for me to show you how to prepare vegan food so that you can begin to eat healthier. All right, there you have it. God has created an amazing day, a great day just for us, and He's allowing us to manage it. So manage it well.